So here we are again in the kitchen, and I'm going to give you a little home recipe for making salsa. I'm going to start in the back. Now this is just for identification purposes, but the herb on the left is homegrown celery. I have a commercial celery right there to give you an example, but truly it is homegrown is much more flavorful, so use it very sparingly. Tablespoon chopped or minced very finely, and then to taste, maybe not even that much. It's very, very strong. Just to the right of that is this herb that we've been using from Trader Joe's, Herb de Provence, and it's a little out of focus, but basically it's a combination of thyme, marjoram, savory, rosemary, basil, sage, and lavender. And it comes with this little spoon, and in this recipe we're going to use 3 level spoonfuls. You go for the heaping, maybe 1 would be appropriate. And then also a little black pepper that's freshly ground. In the foreground of that is organic cilantro. You will not need this much, but my experience is that it turns into compost material very quickly. And so when you purchase it, it's good to bring it home and take the leaves off and store it in a dry container in your refrigerator for a few hours until you make your recipe, or immediately. If you take it home and then just put it in the refrigerator for a few days, when you come back it's going to be compost material, not edible whatsoever. Just to the left is the juice of 1 lemon, the zest of the lemon. If you can get Meyer lemon, better, but this is just Eureka. Then we have a mixture of turmeric and ginger, finely ground, a little bit of black pepper. That's about a tablespoon. That's about all you need, or maybe even less. Minced garlic. I would suggest mincing your red bell pepper. This is just diced, and I'll go ahead and further mince it. The foreground here is green onion, heirloom tomato. I would say just chopped is fine, or diced, whichever works for you. I like it a little chunky. Red onion. And in the foreground we have garlic chives. Scallion or green onion. Jalapeno peppers. You can remove the seeds. I did not this time, but you can. It makes it for a more mild Pico de Gallo. And then here we have in the background, since I don't use any salt, my celery, red chard on the left, and black Spanish radish leaf on the right. These are used also for salt flavor. So this is a no salt recipe. Now the amount of each, I just say, is basically 3 large tomatoes to 2 onions. I like it a little more oniony, so I'm going to use 3 small onions. You can substitute green bell pepper for red. You can substitute any type of tomato you wish. And then red onions. I prefer red onions, but you can use shallot if you prefer. So I'll come back to you when well, by the way, I'll just show you right now. So here in the refrigerator, we have salsa we made a few days ago. Sorry about that noise. And basically, it's everything that's in this recipe that I just showed you. You want the consistency to be approximately like that. Please don't add any salt. You can see all the liquid that is given up by the herbs that were put in the Pico de Gallo. If you're looking for a fantastic salad dressing, you can pour that liquid into your leafy green salad. It makes a good flavor, rather strong. If you use a lot of jalapenos, even much stronger. So my suggestion is have a great time, enjoy, and I'll come back to you when it's finished.